Are you calling somebody?
No, sir.
Okay.
5009.
5009.
Yes, sir. Okay. So I understand. You're charging me with a driving under the influence at this time at 4:45 a.m. on January 31st of 2015. Correct, sir?
That's correct.
Thank you. And the paperwork that you're showing me says that I blew a .075. Correct?
Correct.
Which is of the legal limit to drive in the state of Ohio.
It's under the presumption level of the state of Ohio.
Meaning?
The state of Ohio presumes that someone's intoxicated at .08. It's not a legal limit, it's called a presumption level.
Which I'm not up to the education level of that, meaning, so...
That number is what the state of Ohio thinks that someone's under the influence at.
So, if this went
But
to trial or
everyone's
court...
affected differently, okay?
Right.
Somebody could blow .2 something, okay, way over the presumption level of .08, and they could be driving just fine, but they're intoxicated, okay? On the other hand, someone could blow .05, .06, and they could still be, even though they're under that number of .08, they could still be under the influence and too impaired to be operating a vehicle.
So what is the point of the number then? If it actually
That number is just what the state of Ohio says. This is the presumption level that if someone's at this number or higher, then the state of Ohio says that they believe that that person is too impaired to operate a vehicle.
So,
okay? But
yes.
The reason that I'm still charging you with an OVI, even though you blew under the .08 presumption level, is because based on all the tests that I did, based on your extremely slurred speech and slow speech, and your driving, you were...
Do you have that on? Do you have a camera on
yes,
your car?
It's all on video.
Okay.
Okay. You crossed the yellow line more than once. So based on your driving, the tests that I did and observing you, your eyes and your slurred speech, I feel that you're too impaired to be driving a vehicle. Okay? Even though that number says that, I still think that you're too impaired to be operating a vehicle.
Okay.
So that's the reason I'm charging you with an OVI.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Your vehicle information is here. You're being cited for marked lanes, no brake lights, and 1 count of OVI.
Okay.
Your court date, which is a mandatory court appearance, is February 4th. That's Wednesday at 8:30 a.m.
Okay.
What I need from you is a signature right up here at the top. Your signature is not an admission of guilt, just that I've explained this to you. You received a copy, which I'm going to give you, and more importantly, you're signing that you're promising to appear at that court date and time.
And you, just to make this clear, are stating that because I did not blow a .08, my license is not suspended at this time.
That's correct. That's correct. Your driver's
So
license
I
is
am
not
allowed to
suspended.
drive my car until further notice. Correct.
You're correct.
Okay.
I would encourage you not to drive at the moment.
You did say you would give me a ride to...
Yeah, I'll give you a ride.
Okay.
But I would encourage you not
That's
to get in
fine.
your vehicle right now and drive. That's what I'll
That is
that's all I'm
fine.
saying.
If that's what you're... I will cooperate completely. That's fine. That's fine.
Just a signature there
Okay.
that you're going to appear your court date and time.
And when do you anticipate my drug test coming back? Because that is part of... Just so I'm clear,
Probably a couple weeks.
a couple weeks
Yep.
for a drug test to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And you are... Is there paperwork stating that you guys are aware it's going to come back with my prescription narcotic coming back in my urine, correct? At a normal level, right?
No, I have no idea what the results are going to come back as.
No, I explained to you earlier that what prescriptions I'm taking, and one of them is a narcotic, and that will come back in my urine,
Okay.
right? So you know that will come back in my urine.
Possibly. I can't. I don't know how they do the tests.
Well, you're doing a drug test, and
Right.
when it like I don't know what you take.
The thing is, I don't know what all they can test for, okay?
I don't either, honestly. But I'm saying,
So I honestly can't answer
if
that question.
anything is going, if I know what you don't know what I do, but I know what I do. I know I don't do drugs. I don't take any drugs except for the ones I'm prescribed. And if they do tests for any and all drugs, I know that drug, particularly that is a narcotic that I am prescribed that I take, will come back in a drug test. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And is that on a record somewhere?
I guess
Is what I'm asking, sir.
I'm not exactly sure what your question is, but I will tell you this. Whatever drugs they test for, okay, the result of those tests, whether it's positive or negative, will be on the test results.
Where?
Okay?
Is it noted that I am on a narcotic prescription is what I'm asking. So if it is, come back on my drug test that particular drug, whatever, is in my urine, it'll come back and say, oh, well, this is in her urine, but she's prescribed it,
Well,
so it's okay.
You see, that is where I think you're kind of misunderstood. Even though you're prescribed a narcotic that you're allowed to take because you have a prescription for it, that doesn't mean that you can drive after taking it. Okay? Because a narcotic, especially mixed with alcohol, can affect your body and make you too impaired to be driving a vehicle.
Not every.
What do you mean?
Not every narcotic.
Well, I can tell you that every narcotic can affect your body depending on the amount that you take to be driving.
Definitely, yes.
Right? So what I'm saying is,
I don't abuse my narcotics,
What I'm saying
and
is-
that'll come back on your drug test.
if your narcotic, whatever type of narcotic it is,
It's Vyvanse, 60 milligrams.
okay, if it comes back, if the state of Ohio has a presumption level for that particular narcotic and it comes back over that presumption level,
It won't.
then that would be considered a positive test, just like a positive drug test would be.
Your drug test isn't going to come. I already know.
Okay, and
I know. I'm just
Okay.
letting you know. You can have your doubts, whatever. I'm just letting you know. Your drug test isn't going to come back with any high levels of my prescription pills. I don't abuse my prescriptions.
I'm not saying you do.
I know. You didn't. You kind of assumed it, but I'm letting you know right now. It's not gonna. I'm looking you straight dead in the eye.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you know. You ain't gonna get no. You're not gonna get any illegal drugs. You're not gonna get over my prescription. I only get 30 pills a month. I take one a day. I said I go to work every day. I know. I'm gonna sign it. I just need to be clear. I'm recording.
I know you are.
I know. I need to be clear because I don't have my lawyer here. I'm not. I might work at the college, but I'm not fully educated like you are, which I commend you for that. You went to school. You did. You got a good job. I respect you for that. I'm kind of irritated with you, but I respect you for your job.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
You should. I mean, you worked hard for what. You make me mad, but I mean, you're working hard. I respect any way that goes to work.
Okay.
I mean, so, but I need to understand. Everybody has the right to understand the
Yeah.
position they're in.
I've tried to explain it to you the best of my ability.
That's why I have to record it so I can show.
Yeah,
I understand.
That's fine. I understand.
I'm sure I'm gonna record too. Fair share. I mean, they got that whole. I would never. I mean, I'm search. I mean, like they have the whole body cam and all that. Like with all that other crap. Oh, whatever they're doing, whatever. Like, you know what? I'm a big supporter of the police. So you know what? You might have changed it for me though. Honestly. I don't care that much, but I've never been a real big fan of the BG police. Will County Sheriff,
There you go.
Detective Webb, he's not that bad. A lot of people don't like him, but he's not
Not that bad.
No, he's really a nice guy. I really don't have a problem with him.